up, you all? Welcome back! Today it's gonna be a two-parter video, and I decided to do it together because the thing that I'm testing out, which you guys have probably read in the title already, is that I'm testing out the Fenty foundation, and it's also my birthday. I mean, if I don't get this video posted in time, my birthday is on May 4th. So this is like a mixture of my birthday look and a testing of the Fenty foundation, because my color, literally, like when it came out, my color wasn't there. But now that it's kind of, the popularity of it has died down just a tad bit, my color was there. So I got it and I'm so excited to test it out. So if you guys want to see the full look and review, then keep on watching. Okay, so first thing, I already have my brows done, and that's just from today, and I don't really want to take it off and, like, you know, waste product and stuff like that. I'm using a new primer, and it's called a mattifying primer. It's from Hard Candy, and it's actually really good, not gonna lie. So I'm gonna put some on my finger and just rub it all over. And as always, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the eyes, so I'm gonna zoom you all in really quick. So since we are starting with the eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and dot some concealer on my eye so that it'll have a nice surface to work on. I'm just gonna blend that. Yeah, so you can set that with setting powder if you would like to. And I'm gonna go ahead and take my Laura Mercier powder with this brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to set it. So now to get started on the eyes, when I say this is a pretty simple look, I mean it this time. I'm only gonna use about 1 or 2 colors and some shimmer, and you're done. So for the first color, I'm gonna use really light tan color right here, and then I'm just going to place that all over my eyes, just to give it some warmth. It doesn't really give it so much of a color, but it gives it some warmth, I guess. Now the next color I'm going to use using the same, we're going to use a different brush. Now for the next color that I'm going to use, I'm going to use the color that's right on top of it, and it's not a tiny, but it is darker than the first color, and we're going to put that kind of in the crease area. We're just going to place it there for now because we're going to blend it. I'm just going to take that first brush that we used and blend that out. So those are literally the only 2 colors I want. And for some shimmer, I'm going to take the Stila that I have right here in the color Smoky Storm 317C. I'm going to go ahead and smack that right on the lid area, so like right around this area. And I'm gonna take this brush that you see me holding right here, and I'm just gonna like pat that in and like kind of make it blend upwards as well. And for these, you want to make sure that you get it while it's still kind of wet. And what I mean by that is that when it gets dried down, it's really hard to blend. So as it's drying and it's still wet, that's when you wanna get it. And if you think you've added too much or you wanna tone it down, just go with the brush that you used with the darker color and just blend in that crease area so that it won't over intensify it. Now I'm just going to smack on some mascara, and I'm going to use the CoverGirl Peacock Flare, and I'm just going to brush that right through my lashes. even though I don't have any. I don't normally do it on my bottom lashes just because it always likes to smear. If that's your thing, then go for it, but I am gonna go ahead and stick on some lashes and I will be right back. Okay, so now that the lashes are nice and on and we've done the primer already, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so I went to go buy this, the foundation, which is the Fenty. Yeah, so I went to go get this, but I didn't get the brush and the beauty blender. Yeah, it came out. Yeah, the beauty blender that it came out with, I did not get that because I figured it would work the same way, but I didn't get the brush as well because I just thought it was just a little extra money that I really didn't need to spend on because I feel like I wouldn't use it that much. And this is in the shade 290. The lady was testing it on my face and she just thought that this color matched me best, and I haven't opened it yet, so I really like the feeling. It feels like it's heavy and I like that it feels that way. I don't know why. I think I'm gonna pump some on my hand and just like spot it on my face. I should probably shake it. Right off the bat, as I'm literally putting it on my hand right now, it's super liquidy and runny. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Okay, so now that's all dotted on our face, let's go ahead and blend. I think it's pretty good. I think it's not that crazy. I feel like, to me, I might be wrong, that it's not that crazy full coverage that everyone really like dies for, but I mean, I think it's a really good foundation for like a medium to full coverage. And they did mention to me that this works great with oily skin, which I have, and I wouldn't say I struggled with it. I mean, it's like an on and off thing, I feel like. But they said that this is really good for that, so I'm excited for that. And this foundation oxidizes as well. And if you don't know what oxidizes means, it just means that it gets darker and changes color throughout the day. So the color you see now might not be the color you see in a few hours or so. So yeah, it's on my face. I mean, I don't hate it. I actually kind of like it. Like I said before, it is medium to full coverage. I don't think it's completely full coverage, in my opinion. Maybe I just didn't put enough on. I don't know, but I just don't think that was full coverage. And also, it's just runny whenever I slap it on. And I'm just gonna take my Infallible Wear concealer that I normally take anyways, and I'm just gonna see how well they work together. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and take that same beauty blender and blend that in. Now sometimes I feel like, I mean, like, concealer just works with foundation, or concealer can work with any foundation. I haven't seen like a drastically huge difference before. I feel like it literally just works the same. I think that like blended out the foundation, I mean the concealer really well. It didn't have any splotches, it just went really smoothly. Didn't turn out bad at all. Yeah, I don't think that turned bad at all, and it does look pretty light. Or, I don't know. I mean, it might look pretty light, but I mean, it oxidizes, so I guess that'll be okay. So since it does oxidize, I do recommend for you to get a shade maybe lighter than what you normally would get, because it will get darker. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and set my face using the Laura Mercier Air as always, and I'm gonna take this little pat thingy and just kind of bake under my eyes and around my face as well. And then I'm gonna take a fluffy brush from, this is a powder brush, and I'm pretty sure this is from F.A.Q. And I know like F.A.Q is used for many different things, like their company. And I'm really pleasantly shocked about their brush. It's not that bad. I think it feels amazing on your face. I still feel like in some areas my skin is peeking through, like especially around the nose area. And I can see like the rosy colors of my cheeks kind of peeking through around this area here. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like looking at it wrong. I mean, I still like it. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm just saying like there's some few flaws. That's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and contour my face using the Anastasia contour kit. And I'm gonna take this fluffy brush from the Morphe collection. I'm just gonna put that in my cheekbones. And to warm it up just a tad more, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Hoola Benefit contour thing, and I'm just gonna take that same brush, kind of dab it in there and place it right on top of what we did. Like when you bring color to your face, I definitely think it looks better. Well, I mean, you always have to bring a little color to your face, so that's a must. I think it looks a lot better now whenever you put everything on. So I'm gonna go back with the Laura Mercier Air, and I'm gonna cut my contour just to give it that more crisp. So now we're gonna go ahead and put some colors on the lower lash line. So I'm going to take this brush right here. It's kind of slim, but it's also thick. Slim, thick, look how cute it is. I'm gonna go ahead and take that dark color that we used, which is right here, and I'm just gonna buff that right along my lower lash line. And I'm also gonna smoke it out a little bit. And to amp it up a wee bit, I'm gonna go ahead and go back into that Stila, and I'm just gonna place this also in my inner corners. And this part's optional. You can stick with the regular old highlight in the inner corners if you want, but I just feel like since we're using this as well. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take off the rest of the setting powder. And for the highlight, I'm gonna use my one and only Glow Kit. I'm just gonna take this brush here, and I'm just gonna mix the both of them together and place them where I want it to be. And taking a smaller pencil brush, I'm going to highlight the tip of my nose, and as well as the bridge. So for the lips today, I'm going to go with something a little more mauve-y, nudie, I don't know what to call it. It came with the Sephora Insider thing where like you save up points, and I got this and I kind of want to try it. So I'm going to use this lip liner from Bite, I think. And Bite Beauty, yeah, this is from Bite Beauty in the color Grace. This is the color, if you can see that. For the lipstick that it came with, it's called Chai, also from Bite Beauty. It's super small. It's like this darker mauve color. And then last but not least, I'm gonna go ahead and spray with All Nighter. Okay, you all, so this is the final look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this look because I actually love it. Like how like simple and fast it would take. It doesn't take any time at all. You don't even need that very many colors, and that's also a good thing. My all in all thought for the Fenty foundation, I like it after you put everything on it, and it is a medium to full coverage, so if you want full coverage, I don't think this is the one for you, but after you put everything on, it does look like it's full coverage, so that's also a good thing. I hope you guys really liked this video, and if you did, go ahead and smash the like button down below, and go ahead and follow me on my social media. My Snapchat is CUTE_KENZIE40, and my Instagram is MACKH with 4 O's. So go ahead and give me a little follow, and make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Comment anything you guys want me to do, whether it has to be looks, anything else. It doesn't have to be makeup related. If you want to know when I post, you can click on the bell that is next to the subscribe button to alert you whenever I post. And I mean, the subscribe button's right there, so you might as well hit that too. But that is the final look, and I will see you guys in the next video.